Okay, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for pitch number 2, and that is ARMNet.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Simone De Melas, CEO, co-founder of ARMNet. This is what's happening. This is not the image of a terroristic attack. This is what can happen in our cities while we dig the wrong point. A gas pipe can explode. And this happened also because the subsoils of our city is crowded by all the infrastructure needed for our life. Is there a solution for this? Yes, ARMNet. But the problem is that we have a lack of information and shared information also between the companies. ARMNet is like Google Map for sewers, but we have some more features on. ARMNet allows the field technician to see and explore the augmented reality all the elements of the networks around him, also the hidden ones. And let him know what's happened before arriving, so we know what can expect. Also to update the status of a network with reports and images, and also to create target data from the field. So which are the advantages of using ARMNet? We allow to share information inside and outside the company, to reduce the environmental impact on our city, and to help company to save money and spend better, and have workers work safer. All these features increase the global efficiency of the company. But the most important fact is that we reduce the assistance time of 60%. Just for example, in 2014, Telecom Italia spent more than 300 million for the maintenance of the network. With the use of ARMNet, they can save more than 100 million. And an estimation of market size was done by European Union that tells that to eliminate the digital divide by 2020, more than 120 billion euros need to be invested on the creation and the maintenance of new networks. But our target customers are not only the telecommunication company, but all the multi-services company that works and manages a network. Our business model is based on a setup fee and on a pay-per-use for the small contractor company, and a setup fee annual for, and a subscription annual for the big company that manage and own the network. From our competitor, we differ from the fact that we are plug and play, easy to use, and remote updatable. So the company and the worker know that we have the most updated data live on the device. Our story starts from scratch in 2014. In 2015, we did the big steps while receiving a seed investment from Team Venture, the corporate venture capital of Telecom Italia. At the moment, we are working on creating our own proprietary and patented augmented reality engine and of the business development. The core team is formed by me and Reza Paya, and now Reza will show you some features of ARMNet Live.
Hi everyone, let's assume that I'm a telecommunication operator, that I have to prepare some cabinets, some stuff that I received from a work request with a central that distributes this kind of work request. I simply open the app. I can see all the points. Okay.
Show them.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have some connection stuff.
Connection is not working. So. Show them live.
Okay, I'm sorry. But I can interact with the map. I can see where am I. I can find a specific object. There's a complete list of appearing points. I can choose one. For the simplicity, I choose 2. By simple click, I know the position, I know all the technical device that helps me to bring the equipment needed for this operation. If I need some help for other people, I can ask them before moving to the point. Then, if not presented the photo of the situation, I can add photo at the moment. I can assign a specific indicator on the photo, so the system at the real time can understand it. All these colors has a significant signal. So, okay. So at the moment I updated the situation of the state. So I arrived and I cannot find the point. This is where we use augmented reality. Maybe it's a manhole covered by a car parked over. So I can use and I can see where it is.
That microphone there. If you grab that microphone there, fantastic. Stand here, and your jury members now will ask a few questions.
I would like to know, where do you get the data? First, yes, how do you integrate the data, how do you get it, and then once you do it, where do you push it? Because the guy in the field is one thing, but maybe you have a leak and then you want to push it somewhere, so where is it ending?
The data, we get the data on the early stage of starting this, because we won an accelerating program in Telecom Italy. So I started working with them. So the data comes from the company. We can connect to the company's database without modifying directly their data. We can show them the data. We can create some, we've just created some hub to store the data in an intermediate way. Then when they confirm the data, they can store the data. Once I, as a technician, add something to this data, my chief should confirm it or reject it. So we avoid the dirty data inserting to the databases.
So to me, it seems very much like a workflow management tool, and you adding the data into that. You're saying that you're going to develop your own AR engine into this year?
Yeah.
Whereas AR, as far as I could see this, is a very tiny functionality here that can be fulfilled by any free open source software I can download.
Okay, I will explain. We started from dividing, because there is a lack of shared information between these companies, between these huge companies, okay? No one would like to share it. It's a fact. But we started to create a service to let us also from to help us have budget to develop it. We are about to create the augmented reality engine that show the cables, the wires, the tubes, pipes, things like this that doesn't exist, and we will work on it.
Yeah, just regarding your first funding, did I understand it correctly? You did a pilot project from that?
Yeah.
You have the results of it, or how did you manage to proceed with the company, or you stopped the collaboration?
Okay, we entered an acceleration program and received the grant. After the grant, the corporate venture capital, after the acceleration program, we started a trial with the field technician. And we did some evaluation, some external evaluation on the field. So the field technician do the same assistance ticket with and without the use of a product, and fill some validation form, some surveys. We received a validation of 4.5/5 on 100 assistance tickets. Then we decided to do an investment to develop in a new way the product, because it was a prototype, an MVP. So we started, and actually we are working on closing a deal to become clients of the company.
So it seems like a great application of AR. Do you consider that, like, the core technology something that you will develop proprietary, or do you basically, mash up existing and utilize open source technology wherever possible? Like, what do you consider? Do you consider yourself having a core technical edge here?
Okay, as I described before, this application is based on the existing, like Google Maps, like augmented reality SDK that exist. So we have enough things to finish it and to start working with the company. Okay, But we're working on the important part to create the data integration part as a back end that let us connect all this company to make them uniform and make them shareable. And also the augmented reality engine that we talked before.
So you're doing this project for the telecom providers. That seems like it's just a small, relatively small business. Are you going after more eventually, other things?
Yeah.
And then for the augmented reality, are you assuming that the workers are going to have
No.
like Meta glasses
No.
or something?
No. First, for Telecom Italia, we had an exclusive deal that ended at December 2015. Actually, we are working to open new customers, to find new customers, and we are working also on a deal with the Italian Minister of Telecommunication that is working on the ultra broadband plan. So to cover with fiber not all the areas that are not profitable for the companies. First. Second, about the glass and helmet, we don't want to use any other device that is not a smartphone. Because if you ask to a field technician that has to work 8-10 hours, first, the problem is that you have the helmet that is heavy, also battery external receiver, probably they have to use glasses because they have problems to seeing, and it's really, really difficult. We talked with them, we do some tests with smart glasses from Epson, but we receive really, really bad feedbacks from the field, from the people that really works on the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for ARMNet. Thank you very much.